on the out-of-bounds plays.
Sure seemed that way.
Well, I would get his playbook on out-of-bounds plays.
Aggies stick with their starting lineup out on the court. Rylan Jones inbounding it to Justin Bean. Bean up top to Idle Rock. Swings it over to Horvath. Down low to Bean. Bean with 3, 2, 1. Rylan's got to get it off, and he did not, was not sure how much time. He was on that baseline, could not see the shot clock. So he kicks it over to Horvath, and Aggies get hit with a shot clock violation.
Yeah, that's a bench error there. You got 18 staff members. One of them's got to be yelling out the shot clock right there. I nearly lost my job for that one day.
I want to hear that story. Driving into the lane, floater with the right hand is up and good. And finally, Carroll College has got points in this game. Shamrock Campbell with the floater, and the Aggies lead is cut to 9, 11-2. Rylan Jones circles left to Brock Miller. Brock, who has played some great games against Oklahoma and then against UT Arlington. Rylan Jones wide open from the right wing 3, a little long. Bean tries to pull down the rebound. Instead, though, Andrew Cook's able to come away with it for the Fighting Saints of Carroll College. Cook will take the jumper from about the free throw line, miss it. Horvath pulls down the rebound, and you see the size advantage there that Utah State has. Brock Miller thought about the 3, instead works it right to Rylan. Back to Brock. Brock down in the left low block to Horvath. Horvath gets in the lane easily and pushes it up and in with the right hand. That's too easy. That's not fair right there, Coach.
No, and I like to see it. We haven't really seen that part of his game, post-up game this year. That's a good play.
Horvath leading all scorers with 6 points. Idle Rock with 3, Bean and Miller each with 2. Work to the right side. Campbell up against Rylan Jones, decides to give it up. Hands over to Garrett Long, now into the game. And then circles to Cook. Cook, pass deflected away, out of bounds. Whose ball? Utah State. Stephen Ashworth checking in for Utah State. It's about that time when he'll check in for RJ Idle Rock. This coaching staff is nothing but consistent.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, why would you change? I mean, this is a good recipe, and I think it's, when you get that rotation down, as a bench player, you know when you're going to go in.
Yeah.
It helps you out, and as a player on the floor, you know when you're going to come out. So it helps you both ways. You can exert your energy.
Rylan Jones crosses the timeline. Hands to Bean, gives right back to Jones. Jones flashes to Horvath, who lays it up in with the right hand and draws the foul. An end one opportunity for Brandon Horvath, who, if he can hit this free throw, will have 9 points on the night tonight.
Yeah, I gotta admit, not my favorite play, the slide under to get a charge. It's the whole reason we created the restricted arc area, but that's a dangerous play. You got the Horvath in the air, and he can come down pretty hard on his wrists.
Yeah.
Or like Jones and come down on his face.
On his face.
Yeah.
So Horvath takes the first free throw. Crowd gets quiet. Horvath knocks it down. Aggies are up by 14, 16-2. Just 6 minutes into the game. 14 minutes left to go here in the first half. Andrew Cook bring the ball down the court. Aggies with a little bit of a token harassment of Cook as he crosses the timeline. Works to the left side. Also into the game is OKK back in for Carroll College. Right hand floater up and good by Garrett Long. 16-4. Aggies up by 12. Rylan Jones pounding the dribble on the right wing. Double team. Swings it cross court. Wide open Brock Miller. Baseline 3 is up and no good. Great ball movement getting Brock Miller a wide open look. He'll hit that more often than not.
Yeah, that's a good shot in rhythm. We like that. Oh, a little reach.
Driving into the lane once again is Garrett Long. Has the ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, but it'll stay with Carroll College.
That ball containing the ball handlers.
Actually get Rylan Jones on the foul, as you mentioned, getting his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, he helped over, which means we got beat off the dribble.
So 22 seconds on the shot clock. Aggies leading 16-4. Into the lane is Long. Works it outside to Pedra. Pedra spins against Bean, takes the jumper and knocks it down. Pedra averaging nearly 6.5 points per game. Gets the nice bucket. Aggie lead is down to 10, 16-6. Justin Bean outside the three-point line. Hands over to Brock Miller, baseline. Takes the shot. It is blocked, gets his own rebound. Down low as Ashworth trying to find a cutting Horvath. Goes off his hands, out of bounds. That ball was coming in hot.
Well, straight line pass, and junior Jazz guys, you cannot make an entry pass to the post to straight line, meaning a line drive. It's got to be a bounce pass or have a little loft on it because it will be deflected.
Z Hamoda is going to check into the game for Utah State. Aggies have turned it over 3 times, and a nice layup up and in by Garrett Long, who only averages 3.5 points a game, and he's got 4 early here for Carroll College, and the Aggie lead at one point was 14, is now down to 8. Ashworth hammering into the lane, gives back to Horvath, who trails, walks into a 3, misses it, and the rebound ripped down by Andrew Cook for Carroll College. All right, bit of a run here, 6-0 run by Carroll College. They made their last 3 field goal attempts. Long shot, up and good as Andrew Cook knocks it down from the elbow, a long 2, and it's an 8-0 run by the Fighting Saints.
Exactly what you don't want to have happen is let them get a little confidence.
Ashworth to Brock Miller on the right wing, guarded closely by OKK, finally gives it over to Ryland Jones. Aggie offense has been stymied here. Down low to Bean. Bean will finish that, and he'll say, enough of this offensive nonsense. I'm going to go ahead and snap that 8-0 run all by myself.
Yeah, finally something at the basket, right? We've been craving that for quite a while.
Andrew Cook spins in the lane. He'll take another floater, and he'll leave that one short as Stephen Ashworth pulls down the rebound. Cross courts to Bean. Bean outside the three-point line to a trailing Ashworth, steps into the 3 and nestles it home. Stephen Ashworth with a big 3, and the Aggies back up double digits, 21-10. Timeout on the court, we'll take it. Full 1-minute media timeout. You're listening to Aggie basketball from Learfield.
Hi, Aggie Nation. Coach Blake Anderson here. When I'm shopping for my home team, I choose Fisher Home Furnishings right here in Cache Valley.
Here at Fisher Home Furnishings, we offer the largest selection of home furnishings for anyone in Cache Valley. Furniture, floor covering, and appliances. We offer great brand names like Bassett, La-Z-Boy, Flexsteel, Bernhardt. All of your fine home furnishings here in one-stop shop. Plus, we do a great custom order business. Stop in, pick out your style of your sofa. We can have it custom built from any of our fine furniture manufacturers. And if you want it today, we stock more furniture than anyone else in Cache Valley. If you want to pick it up, same day pickup, or schedule one of our professional delivery services, we'll bring it to your home, set it up, and professionally install it. Shop only at Fisher Home Furnishings or FisherHF.com.
Fisher Home Furnishings is owned by proud Aggie alumni. Go Aggies!
Carroll College 21-10, 11:18 left to go here in the first half. Utah State Athletics and American First Credit Union have been featuring the academic success of USU student athletes on various social media channels. This week, the American First Credit Union Student Athlete Academic Spotlight is on Logan Bonner from the football team. Honorable mentions, Justin Bean, also Kylie Stokes from the volleyball team. So congratulations to all of them.
Yeah, all teams' success lead to individual success, so that's good. Congratulations.
That's how Coach was back in the day, not only a player, but a good student athlete, too.
I don't know that either one of those have ever come before my name, but that's all right. I did go to school, yes.
Yes.
And I was on the team, so that's
yes. Check and check.
Yes. So Scotty, if you're the big, you have a read, or you okay?
Nope, you're all good.
If you're the biggest and strongest team, would it make more sense to get that ball in the paint and shoot over the top of little guys?
I would think so, yeah.
I think that's what happened in the huddle just now. That he was a little red-faced. I haven't seen him red-faced before. I'm getting after him a little bit because I think you're giving away that disadvantage by, passing the ball around the horn and shooting threes.
Garrett Long brings the ball down the court, hands to Shaliva Chenin, who's into the game. He's our leading scorer, nearly 19 points a game, has yet to score in this one. Hands left to Pedra, and then back to Shaliva Chenin. Trying to drive base against Bean, puts an elbow into him, spins, puts the shot off the glass, and no good. Tipped around and finally controlled by Ashworth, who is fouled. Ashworth knocked to the ground, and I believe they're going to hit Shaliva Chenin with it.
Yeah, Shaliva Chenin's having trouble. Bean's a stronger player, right?
Yeah.
So he's having trouble getting to the basket and doing what he wants to do. I mean, Bean's put on quite a bit of quality weight.
Yes.
As opposed to my turkey weight.
Z Hamoda into the game. Hands to Ryland Jones, back to Hamoda. Drives into the lane, attack. What a look, and finishes at the rim. Wow, he's got a quick first step, doesn't
yes. he? Yes, and finished at the rim. He came under control. I get a standing ovation for that if I could stand up.
23-10, Aggies' largest lead is 14, now back to 13 after Carroll College was able to whittle it down to 8. Baseline jumper is missed, but controlled by Schlieven Channon on an offensive rebound. He's going to try to go up against Bean again, get some good positioning, and the right-hand hook shot is up and good. It's a man that's been watching some 80s NBA basketball right there.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot. We'll take that. Shoot it over his right shoulder.
Ashworth to Ryland Jones. Trevin Dorius into the game, by the way, for Utah State. Weaves it to Ashworth, who comes right. Down low to Trevin Dorius. Has a good look and fouled at the rim. He'll go to the line. I believe they'll get OKK for the foul. 23-12, Aggies lead by 11. Trevin Dorius stepping up to the line. 5 of 12 on the year from the charity stripe. First free throw is up and good. Uses every part of the rim. It doesn't matter if it goes in, right, Coach?
You betcha. That counts the same. No one drew a picture in the scorebook.
Yep. When you have that little box when you're golfing, you don't tell a story there. You just put your score in there.
That's it. He's got one more. He's been, I think, better on his second shot. He kind of dials it in. Let's see if this one goes a little bit higher. Oh yes, no good.
Nope. But Bean is there for another rebound. Justin Bean swings it to Ashworth to Hamoda. Hamoda's going to drive into the lane again. Right hand, underhand layup. Whoa! Z Hamoda, what was that? A little flare, too.
Yeah, with the leg split. That's what we need out of him. We need some driving action because that's really what he brings.
Aggies up by 14, matching their largest lead, but that might go away, and it does. Nice pass down low to Temple, who's able to get the layup.
Washed out there on Help the Helper again.
26-14, 12-point lead for Utah State. Idle Rock comes around to Bean screen. Hands back to Bean. Bean drives base, kicks it over to Hamoda. Wide open three, get in there. Yes, sir! It's the Z Hamoda show, and we are all witnesses. Utah State leading 29-14.
Oh, he's feeling it today, isn't he? He's getting a chance to play a little bit like he did last game, extended his minutes.
7 points. You don't have to go out on a limb to say that's a career high for Z Hamoda. Schlieven Channon, hands down low to Campbell. Campbell then gives it up, and Cook attacks the rim, gets the layup, and is fouled. Garrett Long, excuse me, not Cook. Gets the bucket and the foul, 29-14 or 29-16, with a chance to cut it to a 12-point game.
Gotta move your feet, Scotty, in this game. We were having trouble keeping up with them, and instead trying to reach over the top and block shots. So it's put them to the line the last couple of possessions, and it's going to get us in a bad way moving forward.
Garrett Long coming into this game, only 5 free throw attempts. He was 2 of 5. He'll have 1 here to try to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play.
Students don't think he's going to make it.
And he does not. Oh, no, never mind. Took a friendly roll. That was on me. I'll own that jinx.
Students did their part.
Yep. I did not do mine. Sorry. Big thanks to D.L. Evans Bank for supporting Aggie Athletics. D.L. Evans Bank, a community bank with local employees helping their communities succeed. Aggies up 29-17. Stephen Ashworth. And his pass kicked away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Utah State. Deflected off a cheerleader on the far sideline. RJ Idlerock inbounds to Ashworth. Ashworth to Bean. Bean cross court to Idlerock. Idlerock drives base, kicks it all the way back to Hamoda. Wide open again for 3, and he'll knock it down. Z Hamoda with 10 first half points, and the Aggies up 15, and the Aggie bench is beside itself with Z Hamoda coming to play, and we're just getting the tip of the iceberg on what this kid can do.
We heard rumors. He just needed some confidence.
Long 3 from the outside is answered by Brendan Temple. That's his first 3 made of the season. He was 0 for 1 in 10 games this season, but he knocks that down, and the Aggie lead is still 12. Pass down low to Hamoda, finishes at the rim with a 2-handed dunk. They can't stop him. Z Hamoda's got 12.
Yes. And his teammates are excited to see it. It's good minutes for him today.
34-20. Aggies just need to get some stops. Schlieven Channon drives into the lane against RJ Idlerock and kicks it out to Cook. Andrew Cook has the ball knocked out of his hands. Ashworth goes down to get it. Don't call that a jump ball. Nope, good, it's a foul. Cook's going to get hit with the foul. Timeout on the court. Utah State leading by 14, 34-20. Aggies have made their last 7 field goals. Utah State leading 34-20, 7:24 left to go here in the first half. Carroll College with the ball, moving left to right. Long shot from the elbow is missed. Dorius rips down the rebound. He's a violent rebounder. Working to the right side. Down low as Horvath finds Dorius. Can't finish the dunk, but the ball just kind of stays on the rim and falls in. They all count the same, right?
It's dangerously close to a. That's all right. That counted as 2.
Aggies now lead by 16, their largest lead of the ball game. Long jumper up about the free throw line, missed by Andrew Cook, and the rebound ripped down quickly by Utah State. Kick out to Hamoda, another 3, is it good? No good, just rims out. That would have brought this house down if Hamoda would have been able to get that. Lowell Chan into the game, he's only played in 3 games this year. Brings the ball down the court, hands over to Shlevan Chanin. His shot is missed. He can't seem to find the range. And Dorius pulls down the rebound. Quickly to Hamoda, attacking. Hands to Idlerock, gives over to Horvath. Wide open, straightaway 3, yes. And the Aggies are cruising, 39-20, 19-point lead with 6:09 left here in the first.
Yeah, exactly where we want to be, and we've got very unselfish play to get to this point.
Yep, Shimon Zapala set to check in as well.
Excellent, we need some minutes.
Yep, Andrew Cook takes 3 steps back. Hamoda's right on him, works it right to Chan. Then swings the ball around the horn, takes the 3, misses it, rebound, ripped down by Carroll College, goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Utah State. Trevin Dorius checks out. Shimon Zapala checks in. Rylan Jones also going to check in. And Max Scholke going to check in. Old-fashioned hockey line change here, Coach.
Coming off over the boards.
Aggies on a 7-0 run. They've made 9 out of their last 10 field goals. Idlerock comes out. Idlerock's been good tonight. Only 3 points, but has dished out 5 assists in this game.
Yeah, he's really letting the game come to him, and I think his numbers will come as the season goes along, but playing well within the offense.
There's only been 1 field goal tonight that has not been assisted on. Aggies have assisted on 14 of 15 made shots.
Unbelievable stat.
Hamoda, nice bounce pass, but Shimon Zapala just can't collect. Goes off his feet, out of bounds, and it'll go back to Carroll College.
That's rare, too, because he has excellent hands.
He does.
He catches the low ball, but that one, it was a rock skipper.
Hamoda is going to get some love from Ryan Odom.
It's a tough one there. Similar, Ryan gave him a, that's a high five, and sit down and be ready to go again, son.
Yep. Played about 5 minutes and had 13 points in those 5 minutes. Driving in the lane, ball knocked out of the hands, but a foul's going to go against Rylan Jones. As Shamrock Campbell attacking the lane, and they're going to say Rylan once again got that hand in the cookie jar.
I'll say it in this game because the jinx is not in, but he does a great job of playing without fouling.
And here comes Sean Bairstow into the game, his first appearance of the season. And how about that applause from the Aggie fans? Averaged 3 points, 1 rebound, played in 25 games last year for Utah State. His first appearance this year after dealing with that offseason injury.
It was a big lineup, Scotty.
It is.
Bairstow might be the point guard.
Drive in the lane, a foul is going to go against Zapala, cutting off Shlevan Chanin.
Yeah, that's a price of being a big man backup. Pick up these chippy fouls.
Next dead ball, we need to work out the height that Utah State's got on the court right now. That is a monster lineup. Driving in the lane, then kicking back out to Shlevan. Up against Horvath, tries to spin around him, gets inside the lane. Horvath puts his shoulder into him, but Shlevan Chanin's able to muscle through. That was an old-fashioned big boy play right there.
Yeah, and no offense, but that's what he hasn't been able to do against Justin Bean.
39-22. As you mentioned, Sean Bairstow running a little point, brings the ball down the court. Bairstow works the right side, gets a screen from Zapala, looks that way, but instead swings it cross court to Horvath, steps behind the line, launches, and buries the 3 from the left base.
Traded 2 for a 3.
I like how he stepped down, looked down,
yeah.
goes up. I'm going to move that foot back just a bit, and I'm going to bury this 3. Aggies up by 20, 42-22.
Confident shooter, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Working to the right side is Campbell. Down low.
Yeah, Zapala, go to work.
And a nice block shot. Shimon Zapala
Oh, running, give it to
Blocking
him.
the reverse.
Big man running the floor,
Yeah,
Scotty. We got to
yep.
reward him.
Feed the beast.
There
Zapala
we go.
now has it on the left low block. Swings it cross court to Brock Miller. He'll gladly take that three, and he'll knock it down. And the Aggies cruising tonight in Logan. 45-22. Campbell works left side of the court. Drives in the lane, pulls up, needs to get rid of it. Finally gives it to Schlieven Shannon outside the three-point line. Sizes up Horvath, tries to work in against him, gets in the lane, left-hand layup, up and good. You can tell why this man's averaging nearly 19 points a game.
Yeah, if he gets, definitely if he does what he wants to do, he's pretty much unstoppable right now. We've got to put a body on him.
Aggies shooting 71% from the field tonight. That's good.
That's
Cross court, Bairstow, three, yes, didn't go. I was hoping he's getting ready for the big call on his first points of the season. Thought it was going to drop, it did not. Straightaway three, up and good. Schlieven Shannon, now he's feeling it. He's got 9 points on the night. 45-27.
That gets Bean right back over here, right? He's a defensive stopper against that guy.
Max Shulga attacks, puts the shot off the glass, no good, but draws the foul. He'll have 2 free throws. Shulga's got a couple of free throws. Aggies lead 45-27. 2:54 left to go here in the first half. Shulga's first free throw is up and good.
Shulga's a player that's just so close to having that breakout.
Yep.
You know, every time you see him, he's just got such a pure stroke and everything's there. He's just got to kind of put it all together.
Second free throw perfect as well. He's now 6 of 7 from the free throw line this season. And the Aggies back up by 20, 47-27. Largest lead, I believe, is 22 in this game. Campbell crosses the timeline, works it over to Garrett Long. Long then rotates it over to Cook. Working around the horn, trying to find the big man. They get it. Schlieven Shannon attacks, trying to work against Bean. Left-hand scoop shot, no good. And tipped around the rim, and a foul's going to go against number 32, Brandon Temple, for Carroll College. And I believe that'll put the Aggies at the line. It will. In fact, I think they'll be shooting 2. Yeah, double bonus. And you like how Justin Bean comes in and immediately Schlieven Shannon can't get a good look at the rim.
He gets bodied up and pushed out, and Bean's experienced some Mountain West play. He knows how to not get big boyed.
Shimon Zapala, is going to be the one going to the line. He'll have 2 free throws. First one is good.
Shimon's another one that's just like so close to, so many of the tools are there, and he's got so many plus points that give it an opportunity.
Second free throw for Zapala coming up. Aggies now lead by 21 and make it 22.
And that's a big man with a clean, pure free throw shot. It's a lost art with those big guys and those big hands.
Zapala now 4 of 5 from the free throw line this season, 2 for 2 on that trip. Aggies up 49-27. Number 14, Garrett Long, works it left as Schlieven Shannon decides to pull it back out, then attacks Justin Bean, attacks another right-hand hook shot, is up and good. This guy grew up in Belgrade, Serbia, and I think he had some old NBA Jam videos that he used to watch of maybe Elijah One, maybe Kareem.
Running hook for sure.
Shulga down low to Bean. Bean can't finish. Thought he drew a foul. Thought he did, but Shulga's there for the rebound and lays it up and in. That's some really great touch at the rim there, Coach.
Yeah, he's just so crafty around the goal that given an opportunity, he can score his ball.
51-29. Long drives into the lane. His right-hand floater is missed and controlled by Bean, who's now got 8 rebounds on the night tonight. Bean to a trailing Shulga, back to Bean. Bean reverse layup, up. Wow! How about the English on that shot?
Was there ever a doubt, Scotty?
Woo-hoo. Pistol Pete would have been impressed with that. 53-29, Aggies up by 24. Schlieven Shannon has the ball knocked out of his hands. They'll call a foul against Utah State.
Shulga, guys. Gotta keep your feet moving.
Justin Bean has not played a lot tonight, only 14 minutes, has 6 points, but has pulled down 8 rebounds and dished out 2 assists. And I think Bean's more than happy just to be a facilitator and get guys going tonight.
Yeah, I think he's happy to see the minutes for some of these guys that have earned them for sure.
Yep. Campbell outside the three-point line. Shulga's on him. Back to Schlieven Shannon. He's got 9 points here in the first half. Down low, kick it route side to Campbell. Campbell drives, floater, kisses off the glass, hangs on the rim, won't go, and the rebound put up, back, and in by Guzelicek, as he was just in the right place at the right time for that offensive rebound. 53-31, coach's timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
Staker Parson Companies has built a preferred source for sand, rock, and landscape products, ready-mix concrete, asphalt, paving, and construction services in your community for over 65 years. From the parks you play in to the roads you drive on, you can count on the Staker Parson team to deliver quality products and projects safely, timely, and efficiently.
For more information or career opportunities, visit stakerparson.com.
To Aggie Basketball from Learfield as Utah State leading 53-31. 1 minute left to go here in the first half. Aggies bring Brock Miller, Shimon Zapala, Justin Bean, Max Shulga, and Sean Bairstow getting his first action of the season. Good to see Sean back out on the court.
Yeah, Sean looking good, right? It's going to take him a little while to get his feel back, and these guys have all been running together, and he's probably practiced with them twice, so it's a good opportunity for him.
Bairstow running the point, crosses the timeline.
Zone.
And here comes the Carroll College zone. Brock Miller works to the left side, takes the three, leaves it short. Bairstow skies in, couldn't get the putback to go. Justin Bean pulls it down, hands over to Bairstow. Aggies have 18 seconds on the shot clock. Down low to Bean. Bean up top to Shulga. Shulga works the right side of the court. Gets a screen from Zapala, behind the back dribble, gets in the lane, nearly lost the handle, kicks it over to Bairstow. Bairstow cross court to Bean, Bean drives base, Bean puts the floater up, and no good. And Shulga, nice rebound, attacks, blocked at the rim, Shulga comes away, Zapala comes away with it. Shot clock is off, Ryan Odom whistles at his team, said, hey, hold for the last shot, no rush here.
He's close enough to grab it.
Yeah. 10 seconds. Down low to Bean. Bean at the elbow. To Shimon Zapala, who throws down the two-handed stuffer. 2-1 shot. Who then gives over to number 22, Campbell. Campbell takes another jumper. This one is missed. RJ Idlerock pulls down the board. Dishes to Horvath to Bean. Bean to Horvath. Drives into the lane. Caught up, spun around. Hands over to Idlerock, who's got to come near the midcourt stripe to get it. Hands back to Brock, who then gives it right back to RJ. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Idlerock splits a double team, kicks over to Bean. Bean wide open, baseline three. Yes, Justin Bean buries the three. 58-33, Aggies lead by 25. Brandon Temple hit only his second three of the season. It's a team that's got 10 games under their belt, Coach. They're 10-0.
Yeah, played quite a few and together from last year. That's a solid returning team. OKK
with the ball, then hands over to Schlevin Channon. Ball knocked out of his hands. Idlerock comes away with it. Aggies turn over. The Fighting Saints. Three in transition is missed by Idlerock, and the rebound pulled down by Pedra. Nice crossover dribble. Hands back to Pedra, trailing three, miss it, and Rylan Jones grabs the rebound, going the other way. To a trailing Brock Miller. Miller for three. Yes, Brock Miller buries the three from the left wing.
A big little game of kick the can there, and Brock thought he'll finish it off.
Yep, 61-33. Aggies up big. 17:40 left to go here in the ballgame. Schlevin Channon on the right wing, guarded by Brock Miller. Kind of creates some space with that right arm, then kicks it left. Pedra for three. It's up, and it is good. Nestles home.
Well, for a team that doesn't shoot a lot of threes, they're letting them fly the second half. Trying to catch up.
Aggies still up by 25, 61-36. Rylan Jones, pump fakes, nice bounce pass to Bean, reverse layup up and in, and he's fouled. There you go, Justin Bean. The body control he has while in the air is just absurd, Coach.
He is, and I'll tell you what, Ryland's tried that pass about 6 times this season, and no one's been able to catch it but Bean. That must be a kind of a Utah play that he had brought over, and if we can start to grab that, but Bean's the first one to be able to grab that and finish, but just his body control is so good.
Murat Guzelicek into the game. I think I beat Rob Fligger on that one. Bean's got the end one free throw attempt. Aggies lead 63-36. And with that, Justin Bean just ended our palindrome. It's now 64-36. Aggies with a big lead here, shooting 61% from the field. In trouble is Pedra, needs to get rid of it. Finally gets down low to his big man. His left hand push shot up and miss, gets his own, fights for his own rebound. And they'll say a Utah State rebound down low. Murat Guzelicek able to collect it and draw the Aggie foul. Leading scorer in this game is Brandon Horvath with 15. Justin Bean now with 12 and 9. Ever so close to another double-double. Up top to Slovanicek. Gets around Brock Miller and is going to be fouled by Brock Miller. And for Brock, that'll be his first foul of the night.
Tough guard. Just got to keep our feet moving, but he's a big boy. He gets going and forced to foul there and not give up an easy layup.
The Fighting Saints of Carroll College will inbound here on the near side. 3 minutes into the game with Utah State leading big, 64-36. Campbell step back, now looking to drive. Ball knocked out of his hands. Ryland Jones knocks it out, but Campbell's able to collect, take the jumper, miss it. And now another foul. This one's going to go against Carroll College down low. Brandon Temple collects it as he had to fight with Justin Bean to try to get that rebound.
A stat guy, that should be a rebound for Justin Bean, but I don't know how they stat it.
They have given him the rebound.
Yeah, that's okay, good. So it's still the same.
Always forget about that.
Yeah, that'll be his 10th.
12 points, 10 rebounds, double-double for Justin Bean, who I don't anticipate is going to be out on the court for a lengthy amount of time here in the second half. Ryland Jones circles in the lane, nice spin, attacks, right-hand shot off the glass, no good, but Bean, I just assumed Bean was going to get the rebound. Instead, Slovanicek comes away with it. Bounce pass down low, good motion here by Carroll College, trying to get the big man open down low, but the ball poked away. Justin Bean knocks it away, and Horvath comes away with it. Horvath running the point, crossing the timeline. Still handling the dribble. His left-hand layup into the lane, up and good. 66-36, up by. All right, rebound on a missed free throw by Horvath. Outlets it to Stephen Ashworth. Ashworth crossing the timeline. Aggies up 66-39, have led by as many as 30. Brock Miller. Carroll College being told to get off the screen. Brandon Horvath faces up on the base, then works middle of the court. Nice bounce pass to Justin Bean, who lays it up and in with the right hand. 68-39. Justin Bean rolling tonight, as he has pretty much every game so far this season. Yet another double-double. Andrew Cook takes the long jumper from 2, rattles out, and Bean pulls down another rebound. Kicks it over to Stephen Ashworth. Ashworth over to Ryland Jones. Jones cross court, back to Horvath. Horvath faces up. Goes into the left low block, gets it to Ashworth, and then to Jones. Jones baseline, behind the back pass to Horvath, rotates it to Ashworth, but then gives it to Brock Miller. Miller back to Ashworth, pump fakes the 3, drive in the lane, cross court to Jones. He pump fakes, swings it back to Ashworth. Ashworth steps in 2 feet behind the line, then gives over to Miller for 3, yes. Aggies get paid by the pass on that possession, 71-39.
Yeah, take your pick, they all had really good looks.
Cleveland Shannon hands over to Garrett Long, nearly stolen away, but Long's able to control the possession. Drive, kick, work to left side to Cleveland Shannon, driving against Ashworth, a little bit of a mismatch there. Gets in the lane, waits patiently, and is able to lay it up and in after dishing it off to Brandon Temple. 71-41, 30-point lead for Utah State. Ashworth hands to Bean. Bean bounce pass into the lane, then kicks it over to Horvath. Back to Ashworth. Cross court to Brock. Brock pump fakes. takes the three, misses the three, chases down his own rebound, kicks it over to Horvath, who lays it up and in and draws the foul. Wow, how about that from Brock Miller?
Great hustle, right? Followed his own shot, got the rebound, found the open player.
So Brock Miller with the nice pass. Horvath gets the layup, draws the foul, and will get the N1 opportunity. Ryland Jones checks out. Brock Miller checks out. Would not surprise me if those are the last time you see those two young men tonight.
I couldn't imagine they come back in tonight. I think we got enough firepower down there to get this one done.
Horvath steps to the line for an N1 opportunity. Horvath tonight has got himself 19 points, looking for 20. Bean with 14 and 11. Horvath looking for point number 20 and gets it to go. Horvath with 20 points on 8 of 10 from the field, and he will check out. So your Aggies out on the court tonight: Justin Bean, Stephen Ashworth, Z Hamoda, who had 12 points in the first half, Max Shulga, and Trevin Dorius.
Give them all a chance to play with the captain.
Absolutely. El Capitan. Garrett Long on the right side for Carroll College. Rotates it left to Cook. Cook trying to get by Hamoda, can't, then dishes it back to Long. Drives, takes the jumper, miss it. Dorius will just take that rebound away from everybody. Cross court to Shulga, or to Bean. Bean throws it up at the rim, hoping to get a foul. They will not call it. Missed opportunity. And here comes Garrett Long going the other way. Back to OKK. OKK on the left wing. Back to Cook. They'll take the long three and bury it from the left wing. Sorry, that's Long. Garrett Long with the left wing three.
You never found him in transition.
Yep.
Chasing them the whole, one man down the whole way.
74-44. Aggies still up by 30. We'll have a dead ball in the next timeout. Justin Bean to Hamoda, who was great in the first half. Hamoda to Ashworth. Ashworth gets a screen from Dorius, then back to Hamoda. Over to Bean. Bean cross court to Shulga. Up top to Ashworth. Good look for three, and no good. Rebound, and they're going to hit Dorius with a rebound foul.
It's all right. He's got a lot of them.
11:26 left to go here in the ball game, and the Aggies up by 30, 74-44. You're listening to Aggie Basketball. 1 minute media timeout on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, Aggie Nation. Coach Blake Anderson here. When I'm shopping for my home team, I choose Fisher Home Furnishings right here in Cache Valley.
Here at Fisher Home Furnishings, we offer the largest selection of home furnishings for anyone in Cache Valley: furniture, floor covering, and appliances. We offer great brand names like Bassett, La-Z-Boy, Flex Steel, Bernhardt. All of your fine home furnishings here in one-stop shop. Plus, we do a great custom order business. Stop in, pick out your style of your sofa. We can have it custom built from any of our fine furniture manufacturers. And if you want it today, we stock more furniture than anyone else in Cache Valley. If you want to pick it up, same day pickup, or schedule one of our professional delivery services, we'll bring it to your home, set it up, and professionally install it. Shop only at Fisher Home Furnishings or FisherHF.com.
Fisher Home Furnishings is owned by proud Aggie alumni. Go Aggies!
Did you know 74% of Utahns get prescriptions from a friend or family member? That's no bueno. That's why we all have a role to play in prescription safety, both as parents and patients. Know your script. Keep medication safely stored and out of reach, and properly dispose of unused medication. To learn more, visit knowyourscript.org. Well, we knew the script going into this one. Aggies are probably going to win it big, but even in a game where you're leading big, the way they played has been very clean tonight.
No, I think, what a transformation from game one, here in the spectrum to this game. I mean, they can play together. They have everybody coming in off the bench playing, at a similar level, and they just really look like they're clicking right now.
All right, here comes Carroll College with the Aggies leading by 30, 74-44. Shamrock Campbell bringing the ball down the court. Hands to Coco. Drives in the lane, gets a shot, and gets the foul. And one opportunity. Shamrock Campbell driving. The Aggies can't let up defensively. I mean, you're going to win this game, but you still want to make sure that you're bringing the intensity on the defensive side.
kind of do have a little hole, and I think it comes from not having, Nimi back behind. But once they're beat, there's nobody coming over to hedge off to help. It's really it's going to put us in a bind as we get playing better teams.
Campbell averaging nearly 14 points a game gets the old-fashioned three-point play. 74-47, old-fashioned palindrome on the scoreboard. Z Hamoda working the right side. Carroll College showing a little bit of a zone here, coach. Work it left to Bairstow, back to Dorius. Dorius gets foul. You may have heard the Carroll College coach wanting a travel before. Not going to get it. Head coach of Carroll College is Kurt Polson. In his 4th season, by the way, his first year as head coach, he took this team to the NAIA National Championship game. They went 29-8. The year after that was the COVID year where the tournament was eliminated. They were 24-9 going into the tournament that year. And then last year, they made it to the Elite 8 in the NAIA with a 20-8 record. So this team at the NAIA level is really good.
Yeah, he's got them playing really well, and they get that ball moving, unselfish.
Max Shulga takes the three, can't go. Hamoda tries to keep it in play, but the pass goes off the standard and goes to Schleben Shannon. Working the left side, Andrew Cook. Cook then works it left to Brandon Thomas. He is fouled, Brandon Temple, excuse me, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Temple, a 74% free throw shooter, is going to have a couple here.
Brandon Thomas just a little bit better.
Yeah. Who that is, I'm not sure, but I'm sure he's good.
Somewhere he's raising one finger in the air.
That's me.
You betcha.
You bet I am better. First free throw is up and good. Yeah, hard pressed to shoot a better free throw than that.
32 in purple and gold from LSU. Reminded me of a little Shaq action there.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe not quite the same size.
They don't quite have that same kind of vibe there. Yeah. Second free throw up and good. Although Temple may shoot free throws better than Shaq. Z Hamoda over to Ashworth. Is a little bit of full court press action being put on by Carroll College. Ashworth then crosses the timeline, slows things down. Aggies up 74-59 and led by as many as 32. Ashworth nearly lost the dribble. Works to the right side, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hands to Bairstow. Tries to slip it to Dorius and goes off his hands out of bounds. 74-49, 25-point lead for the Aggies with 10 minutes left to go. Hey, nothing beats the power and excitement of live events like TicketSmarter for all the best sports, concerts, and theater events by TicketSmarter.com or on the app. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets. Down low, work it left, driving into the lane, long shot, up and missed, and Shulga pulls down the rebound as Andrew Cook couldn't get the jumper to fall. Quickly to Hamoda. Hamoda cross court to Bairstow, up top to Stephen Ashworth. Over to Hamoda, takes the three, and no good. Z Hamoda, who was great in the first half, rebound, tipped around and stays with Utah State. Had 12 points in the first half and a really stellar about 4 minutes of play.
Yeah, started with a drive to the basket, and I think maybe that's what we need to get him some little hard now as the Carroll College Fighting Saints are sagging back a little bit, so.
Aggies up by 25, although Carroll College currently on an 8-0 run. Max Shulga wants to end that run. Reverse layup in the lane, and he'll get hit with the offensive foul. Drawn there by Jaden Lieberg, the Helena, Montana native.
Helena. Knew it.
9:40 left to go in the game. Garrett Long bringing the ball down the court, picked up by Shulga. Aggies do not want to bring any starters back out on the court, nor should they have to. Lieberg comes outside the three-point line to collect. Dishes over to Campbell. And over to Schleben Shannon. Going to work against Bairstow. Puts his shoulder into him, spins left, kisses it off the glass, and gets it to go. Kind of like a Arvita Sabonis type of game going on.
It's a no-jump hook.
Yeah.
It is. Sabonis a good carry. Yeah, oh, gosh, dang it.
Offensive foul goes against Utah State.
Yeah, trying too hard to get some touches.
And I'm talking about like not Soviet Union team Arvita Sabonis, but late Portland Trailblazer.
No. Yes.
Arvita Sabonis.
Yeah, the 56-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah, just kind of a ground bound.
Ajay may not know who we're talking about. Blake Griffin was better.
Up-and-comer.
Garrett Long to the right side. Hands over to Lieberg. Lieberg as you've now seen Carroll College on a 10-0 run. Aggies have missed their last 4 field goal attempts and have turned it over the last 3 times in the last 3.5 minutes.
There's a turnover.
There's a turnover on Carroll College.
Stepped out of bounds there. It's got that sideline's a booger over there. I think our court must be a little more narrow than Carroll. Some other schools. We see a lot of teams from out of town step out of bounds. Maybe that big solid blue line gets them.
74-51. Aggies up by 23. Ashworth gets a screen from Zapala. Works it left to Bairstow. Still looking for his first points tonight. Attacks the rim, and there's his first bucket of the season. Sean Bairstow lays it up and in. Good to see him back out on the court after the injury, and good to see him get the bucket. Schlieven Shannon on the right wing, hands back to Lieberg. Lieberg now gives it in the post to Temple. Temple trying to work against Zapala. Spins right, puts the shot up, misses it with the hook, and Shulga comes away. Coach Odom says, let's go, let's run.
Boy, throw it to Zapala. He is running.
Ashworth to Shulga. Shulga drives, kicks it over to Bairstow for 3. Little long, rebound for Zapala, attacks, lays it up, and gets it to go. Shimon Zapala, the offensive rebound, the putback, and the points. 78-51. Aggies back up by 27.
I'd like to see us throw it to him. He's a bucket man. Give him the ball.
Cross-court pass to Lieberg, takes the long 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Carroll College. Schlieven Shannon puts it off the glass, won't go. Another offensive rebound, potentially by Temple, but finally Shulga's able to corral it. Over to Ashworth. Ashworth quickly down the court to Hamoda. Attacks, right-hand layup, yes! And the foul, Hamoda. Athleticism for days. Gets the layup and the point.
He just jumped over him right there. That's elevation. That's levitation, Holmes.
Yep. 80-51. Aggies back into the game. Hands to Afork, who just checked in for Carroll College. Ball deflected on the pass out of the post. Controlled though by Long. Long attacks, drives, draws the foul. Does not get the shot to go. 85-53, 4:21 left to go. I don't know. The students are getting after somebody, Coach. I'm not sure what's going on.
They did the happy and you know it, or if you're winning and you know it, clap your hands. And when they did the losing and you know it, one of the bench players clapped their hands. Well, he knew it. Just being honest.
Yep. Free throw missed by Garrett Long. Struggled from the line this year. 2 of 5 coming into this game and is 1 for 3 today.
See how he plays today. I'm surprised he doesn't get to the line a little bit more. He's kind of a bullish guy.
Second free throw is perfect. 85-54, 31-point lead for Utah State. It's going to send Jaden Lieberg to the line for free throws. Has not attempted a free throw all season. This is his very first one, and it looked like it. Went off the back of the iron and missed.
He hasn't practiced them either.
Yep.
No, if you haven't shot into a student section like this, that's a little disconcerting, and he may not have had this opportunity to shoot into Mr. Bean and crying.
And makes the second one. There you go.
The crying LeBron James always gets me.
Yeah. Hamoda inbounds to Shulga. 87-55. Ashworth is out. Travis Wagstaff is in. Shulga over to Dellison. Works it left to Bairstow. Cranking a 3 and missed everything on that far side. That was Wagstaff who shot the 3. Andrew Cook crossing the timeline. Picked up there by Hamoda. Hands over to Lieberg on the right wing. 3:09 left to go here in the ball game. Hand to Long. Long gets caught up at the elbow. Has to work it back up top to Pedra. And they'll reset things. Pedra will take the long jumper and knock it down. It's a long 2. 87-57. Back to a 30-point game. Max Shulga with 2:49 and counting left to go in the game. Aggies are going to win this one going away and get set for St. Mary's on Thursday. Hamoda has his pass deflected away and stolen away by Pedra. Pedra bounce pass down low, and Campbell can't finish, and the rebound ripped down by Wagstaff. Wagstaff quickly down the court, crosses the timeline. Crosses over, takes the 3. No good off the back of the iron. Aggie bench wanted him to take it and certainly wanted him to make it. That place would have exploded.
Yeah, he was thinking shot the minute he rebounded that ball.
87-57. Up top to Pedra. He'll attack. Gets the shot over Dellison and lays it up and in.
Beat him like a drum. Got to move your feet.
Yep. And as we mentioned, here comes Connor Gillis, number 20, still waiting for that jersey to come in. Shulga, nice. Dribble into traffic, into the lane, gets the layup to go. And again, that's the flashes you see from the ability that he has.
Yeah, at this level, he splits the defenders going behind his own legs.
Ziyamoto checks out to a nice applause. Connor Gillis, number 20, is going to check in. When he gets that jersey, I think it'll be number 13, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Got all those supply chain issues going on. I don't know if that's holding up his jersey or not.
It's stuck at the wharf in LA. It can't get through the crowd of ships.
Carroll College player had his shoes come untied, so he's tying those things up.
Thinking about switching back to Velcro.
Get back the 2 rabbit ears around the tree, up under, and pulled it tight. There you go. Took his sweet time on that one.
You use all your fingers when you tie your shoes.
Like my 8-year-old tying his shoes. Come on, man. Let's get going. Crowd yelling MVP for him. Driving in the lane, push shot, missed, and the rebound pulled down by Shulga.
Nice.
Shulga's got 7 rebounds on the night tonight. Shulga driving, spin,
One
back to
time.
Dellison.
Oh.
Wide open 3, did not take it. Instead will tack right hand, up, layup and in. Norbert Dellison, nice layup, 91-59 with a $1:24 left to go.
Solid fundamental move. Jump stop, step through. He's played some basketball somewhere.
Works to the left side of the court as Garrett Long, then dishes to Pedra. Pedra baseline jumper, up and good. That's a 2 with 1:07 left to go, and the Aggies with 91 points on the board tonight. Only need to run about 1 more possession and then wrap this thing up. I think they're going to try to get Wagstaff a shot here. Dellison trying to post up Bairstow. Bairstow outside the 3-point line. Swings it cross court to Connor Gillis. Baseline floater is up, no good, but draws the foul, and he'll try to get some points at the free throw line.
It's a good little driving floater, and he didn't get broken, so now he gets to shoot some free throws.
Here comes your winning team, losing team chant. Student section who's making their way back from Thanksgiving break. Well represented tonight. Pretty good home crowd too.
Yeah, I think for a Monday night. Thanks for choosing to spend your family time with us.
Connor Gillis, a little flat with the free throw. He'll have 1 more. 91-61, still a 30-point game.
Come on, Connor.
Valley Office Systems, proud partner of Utah State Athletics with office equipment and technology like printers, copiers, and softwares, and customer service as well. They have 8 locations throughout Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. More information available at valleyofficesystems.com. Connor Gillis 0 for 2 from the free throw line, still stands at a 30-point game. Long driving in the lane once again, kicks it over. Cook lays it up and in with 34 seconds left. Aggies can run about 30 seconds off the clock. Sean Bairstow, I don't think, is interested in that. His reverse layup is up and in. Not running any clock. It's been a while since he's been out on the court. He's going to run. Andrew Cook on the left wing. Comes around the screen, works to the right side. Hands over to Garrett Long. Long spins, shot up and missed. Tipped out of bounds, though. 2 Aggies fought for it. And it goes off of Utah State, with Utah State leading 93-63.
Shulga trying to get his big one right there.
Shulga on the night tonight. 6 rebounds. Inbound. Long shot, missed, and now Bairstow pulls down the rebound, and now the Aggies can milk the clock. Bairstow will come to midcourt and then dribble this one out. Connor Gillis comes to the sideline, gives high fives to the bench and the coaches as Ryan Odom comes to midcourt. Gives Kurt Paulson a high five as well as the Aggies